Alright, what's up everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a UGC video just like this one. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out my previous video where I teach you guys the difference between a good and a bad video. That's a short video, so I highly recommend to watch that as well. But in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a UGC video just like this one directly on CapCut, not Final Cut this time. So it's completely free. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right. So we're going to have a bit of fun today. We're going to be teaching you how to use CapCut from A to Z. It's going to be a long video. And I think it's going to be a fun video too, because I'm going to be covering all the basics, how to put captions, how to everything about the timeline, how to put captions, and also how to find music and add music, and then also sound effects. After that, export, and then boom, that's pretty much it. So let's start with CapCut. So first, make sure you have CapCut installed on your computer. It's completely free. You don't need the paid version. Yes, there is a paid version, but you don't need it. We're just gonna go with the free version today. So you open CapCut, and then it's gonna bring you to this page over here. All you have to do is select create a new project, press down over here, and then have your file ready. So I have my file on my desktop right here. This is the video that we're gonna be editing today. You drag it forward in here, and then it should load. I don't know why mine was glitchy or late, but yeah. So it goes here, then you extend the page, just like that, and then that's it, that's all. So this is a timeline. As you can see, what I did, let me just redo this, let me just remove this. This is the timeline that you'll see. So you drag files either here, up here, either in the import page or either in the top left page or the timeline. So if I drag it like this, it's just gonna go here, and then you can drag it down here. But honestly, you can just drag it directly to the timeline, and it's gonna go on the library page. The library page is basically where you're gonna have all your sound effects, your photos, anything like that. It'll be all in here. So if I delete the file off the timeline, it'll still be in the library page. So let's just put this. You can press plus if you want, but let me just drag it like that. First thing I'm gonna do is adjust the video. Right now it's a bit too bright. I might adjust the saturation. I might add more brightness, more color. So basically that's the first thing to do for a video like this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to adjustments right here in the top right corner. You scroll down until you see exposure, because I want to lower the exposure a bit. It's a bit too bright when I shot it. I would lower the highlights a little bit, because the sky is a bit too bright. Shadows, I would probably have it a little bit down. Contrast, keep it at 0. White, it's still a bit too bright, so I definitely shot way too bright. The black, I keep it at 0 as well. Brilliance, 0. Yeah, that's pretty much it, as long as it's usable. Me personally, I like to add a style for all the videos I edit for. So for me, I will add a LUT. Most people don't need to add a LUT, but I will. I'm gonna add an orange and teal look. I'm gonna add this one, but I'm gonna lower the intensity just a little bit so it matches with all the clips I'm gonna send to the client. This is not something you have to do, but if you do want it, message me on Instagram. I'll send you that as well. I'll send you my LUTs. So you can actually just post it like this. You can do this on TikTok, on the TikTok app directly. But what we're gonna do on CapCut is we're gonna add sound effects, captions, and also music. So that will be the next step. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go to subtitles. Okay, so subtitles is right above over here. You're gonna see captions. I call it subtitles, but it's basically captions. So yeah, you go to captions on the top, you press spoken language, you select the language that it is. So English, and then you select generate over here. So that's generating now. For a video like this, it's gonna take about like 10-15 seconds. It shouldn't take too long. And then boom. After you put some captions, you wanna put the captions a bit higher, because for example, if I open this, we have a TikTok guideline and an IG guideline. As you can see, there are normally some text in the bottom over here. The reason why we have this guideline is because there's usually like the heart, the follow button, captions and stuff like that. So for example, if you go on Instagram, as you can see, there's normally captions down here and this to the right. Right now I am on my computer though, so it does look like there's more space, but ideally we want to keep at least some space. So for example, this is Instagram. For the captions, I'm gonna add a quick style. I'm gonna add this one right here so we can see the captions real quick. So we have this guideline. As you can see, the captions being shown and it's not going over the guideline. So for example, if we have the captions down here, it's going to be covered because there's normally text over here. Same thing with TikTok. So if we go to TikTok, there's usually a description on the photo, just like that. So that's why we usually want to keep it a bit higher. Awesome. So let's play it. I'm going to cut the beginning. What I did is I pressed B to have the blade tool, press this, and I press this. I highlighted this, and I did Command X.
I just have you like lather it. Yeah. Awesome. Lather it.
Okay, this is not a crazy video. It kind of goes on what we were talking about the last video where I talked about how to know if a video is good versus a bad video. This is not really a good video, but we still have to edit it. We still have to deliver the video because it's all we have, but it is what it is. So this is what we have. What I did is so what we're going to do is we're not going to use a random font. So this is the font that it's given to us. It's the normal TikTok font. But what we're going to do is we're going to go on the website of the client. And this helps us see what their brand colors are and also what fonts that they normally use. I'm going to have my what font over here. And it's going to show what font they're using. So they're using Poppins. All right, so the extension I was using is called What Font. This allows you to find the name of any font that is used on a website. It's gonna work only on Google Chrome though. So let's say I go to a website like H&M. I'm gonna name another website, let's say Nike or Nike, something completely random. If I press the font, it's gonna show the name of the font down below. So Nike is using Helvetica, and then let's say go this one. This one's an image, so it's not showing. This one is showing Helvetica, and then yeah, so let's go like a random website. Let's go Champs, something random. What font? Roboto, Oswald, Roboto, System, Roboto. So yeah, that's how you can find the font on any website. It's very good when you're working with clients and you want to match their font. If you don't have that font, you just have to search up Poppins font free download. And then boom, download this, install it. But for me, I already have it. So what you have to do is go in font, do this, search up for the font, Poppins. I'm gonna use Poppins bold. So just like that. I'm not gonna change the color for now. Ideally, I think I will. So, or at least let's see how it looks like and we're going to decide from there. So I'm going to use this. I have a color picker tool. The other extension I was mentioning is called color picker. Same thing, it's only on Google Chrome. So if I want, let's say we're working with Champs and I want the exact color, it's very important to have the exact color. What you have to do is go on the website, go on color picker, make sure you have the extension installed, you press it, you then will have the color of Champs Sport or the brand that you want to work with, so, or the brand that you're currently working with. It's going to show what color I see from this frame. So I want to get the logo, Touch Radiance logo, get that color. I might want the stroke to be the brand color, like that. So boom.
I just have you like lather it. Yeah.
Just like that. If I want, I can go to one of the free ones, like here.
Yeah. Can just like play it all the way up.
But I don't really like it, to be honest.
Awesome.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove that laugh because it's not really appealing.
Lather.
So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna add another text, add a text, drag this on top. I'm gonna have like a title. So this is gonna help engage the viewers and see, oh, like what are they watching? So I'm on the top, I'm gonna write like asking strangers to rate our body lotion. I believe it's body lotion. I'm gonna have to correct it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add a background, just like this. The background, I would have it the brand color, but it might be too much. So let's open the brand color again. What's the brand color? Let's find it. This one, I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go here, brand color, like that. See, I can do it. I don't really like it. It's a bit too much, feels a bit too much. If I want, I can even do this and then add a background. I'm gonna go find a popular video on TikTok right now and kind of do something similar. I'm gonna go Tat Londono and see what she does.
Compré esta casita, la renové y la vendí. Cogí el dinero y compré. A lot of people make the mistake of selling.
So he makes it red.
Is AI gonna take away? I just sold one of my buildings. Is AI gonna take away? I just sold one of my buildings, so let's see how much we
Okay, let's do
made. I bought this building 3 years. My building.
red kind of fits well, so let's just use red for now. So I'm gonna have this overlay the whole video, just so the viewers know what they're watching.
I just have you.
And there you go.
I just have you like lather it. Yeah. Can just like put it all the way up your sleeve.
Is it good for
I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Feel free to make it small like that. Now let's watch it.
Yeah, for all skin.
How does it feel? Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
Okay. And what does it smell like to you?
Probably like chia cocoa or something like that. What is it?
There, it's passion fruit actually.
Passion fruit?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot I'm gonna have to fix. I'm gonna have to fix a lot of captions, have to fix a lot of pacing. So this is why I like to put captions, because you see all these empty space over here. Typically, I'm gonna delete those because it's a lot of long pauses. So I'm gonna do that on my end. I'm gonna speed it up. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna add music underneath. So let's do that.
Let's see how much we made. I bought this building 3 years ago for what?
So to find music, I'm gonna go to a creator like Tat Londono, or find popular music. What I'll give you a quick life hack, what you can actually do, and what I like doing as well. If you need help finding music, you go on your phone, you go on TikTok, you go creating a video, and then you take a picture of the frame. So I'm taking a picture of this. So I took a picture, and it's gonna find a music for you. It's gonna tell you what's trending right now. And I'm not gonna use a song, so it doesn't really fit the vibe. So I'm gonna press the song, and then see the other options. So when you press it, it gives you more options. So let's listen to the other options. That one's actually not bad. That's a bit old. Doesn't fit the mood. This one, honestly, I might use it. I like that one, so I'm gonna use that one. Okay, so I'm gonna download the video right now. So I have an extension to download the song, but you can easily go on YouTube MP3 download. And then you just do this. You press that link, you bring it here, enter it, and then that, boom, download. Boom, that's it. Bring that in. Drag this down. I have it around negative 25, negative 30. So let's just do that right now. Negative 25 for now. I'll just delete it.
And how long do you think this small
There you go.
I just have you like lather it? Yeah. And just like play it all the way up your sleeves.
Is it good for tattoos as well?
Yeah, for all skin.
How does it feel?
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
Okay. And
So yeah, now we have the song. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clean that up. I'm gonna do that on my end. I'm going to time lapse this, and then yeah, you'll see the results at the end. So let's go. So yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. It's nothing crazy. I don't really enjoy it. I think it's gonna be a lot better if the questions were a lot better, but yeah, that's pretty much it. What I'm actually gonna do now, I'll show you how to export it, but chances are I'm actually gonna change the captions to a caption that's more captivating, but I'm gonna show you that later. The reason I'm not showing that is because to have that feature, you're gonna have to pay. But let's say we're okay with this. We're gonna press here, export, and then we're gonna have the resolution. 2K is more than enough. I'm gonna have 2K when I set declines. Have a 2K, frame rate, 30 FPS, and then boom, that's all. Export. That's gonna take about 15 to 30 seconds, depending on the length of the video.
I just have you like lather it. Yeah.
And then yeah, we're gonna open the file. It's gonna be in the desktop right here. And then boom.
I just have like
I'm gonna move my camera a bit more to the right.
lather it. Yeah. Can just like play it all the way up your sleeves.
Is it good for tattoos as well?
Yeah, for all skin.
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
Okay. And what does it smell like to you?
Probably like chia cocoa, something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I already got bored of it. It's just not really much to talk about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can end it like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna change the captions to something else. So what we did last time is I made it like this.
Allez, on est ici au Festival Mural. Mon nom est Manuela, je suis la fondatrice de Touch Radios. Je suis ici avec une de...
So the animation we used was text templates. We used this one over here, so I'm just gonna find it. It was all the way in the bottom, and then the font, I'm gonna have to save that. So the font, I'm gonna have to go. So the font, you just need to make sure it's saved. So the font, you want to make sure that's saved. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, anyways, font 12. Do this. Scale 16. Opacity 100. That one we know. Stroke 30. And then shadow 100%, 1%, and then 9. And then angle 30 degrees. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the color this one. And then I had the template. I'm just gonna say template. I'm just gonna say yes. Oh shoot. Oh no. It's gonna fix up everything. Okay, there we go.
Produit préféré.
So the template, I'm gonna have to find it. It's about, yeah, it's all the way down. It's like the fast one. Just gonna save that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the previous video that we had. Again, this is a paid feature though, but this is something I would highly recommend because it's really good. So now we're working on things that only the paid version can do. So I'm gonna do animation. Sorry, text, template. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. This one can work too, but I don't like that one. we're gonna do this one. There you go, that was it. And then now we're gonna go back to the font. So the font, it was called Poppins. That one I should probably have saved. Let's go back to it. I don't know if it was Poppins bold. Yeah, Poppins semi-bold. So I'm gonna just do that. Poppins semi-bold. Let's go back to this one. Go back here. Poppins semi-bold, search that up. Like that. Oh, and was it all capitals? I don't think so. So, no capital. Like this one. So no capitals, I press this one over here. Captions 12, color. Like that. I had it stretched out. Like this. Scale 116. 16, stroke 30. Thickness 30. Blurriness 1, 9, 30. Perfect. And then yeah. So
I just have you like lather it. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna fix some fonts. Lather.
Yeah.
What I'm also gonna do is I might do an adjustment, the pro adjust, because I do like it. I'm gonna have it like 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have the pro adjust on. 50%. Yeah, it's
I just have
good.
you like lather it. Yeah. And just like play it all the way up your sleeve.
Is it good for tattoos as well?
Yeah, for all skin.
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
Okay. And what is
I'm gonna add a sound effect. This is something I'm gonna send to you guys as well.
Out of 10. 9.4 out of 10.
okay? And what does it smell like?
And then this one.
Okay.
See, this one, like all these, I'd rather just cut it.
Oh, it's real far. Oh, it's real far. Oh, it smells good.
And how long do you think this? I just have you like lather it. Yeah. And just like play it all the way up your sleeve.
Is it good for tattoos as well?
Yeah, for all skin. Just like play it all the way up your sleeve.
Is it
So I'm gonna add a small zoom in here, kind of emphasize his question.
Is it good for tattoos as well?
Yeah, for all skin.
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
Okay. And what does it smell like to you?
Probably like chia cocoa or something like that. What is it?
There, it's passion fruit actually.
Passion fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real far. Oh, it smells good.
And how long do you think this small jar would last you for your whole body? Do you think?
So I'm gonna add a picture of that actually. So the jar, it was the only way I see it blowing up is that people are tagging him, like if he's an influencer or something like that, and people are tagging him like, oh my god, I saw you here. It's not gonna do anything crazy, but like it'll probably get a range between like 100, that's like the video really flopping, to like 1,000 views, unless he's like a famous influencer and people are like, oh my god, no way you got him. The questions aren't crazy. It's more just like brand awareness. So it's a bit bright. I'm going to use like a photo, yeah, like this, so you can kind of see like that it's small. Do that.
Passion fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real far. Oh, it smells good.
And how long do you think this small?
So I'm going to add this right here.
This small. Think this.
I'm going to do Instagram pop. sound effect. It's like pop of the photo.
I think this small jar would last. This small jar would last you for your whole body.
I'm gonna add some emojis like that.
Body.
Probably a couple months. I don't use a body lotion that often. Use a body lotion that often.
Yeah, it will be around 2 months if you were to use it, but yeah, maybe longer if you don't use a large amount.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Added a bit of sound effects. I cleaned it up a little bit. And then yeah, that's how you edit a video. But yeah, this is an easy video. A video like this would typically, it would take me around 15 minutes, but a video where it requires more clips would probably take longer, because what we would probably have to do is that we'd probably have to, like for example, a video I think would be great is that we do a compilation. We do asking strangers to rate our body lotion, and it's not, I won't even have this whole video. It's just gonna be, oh, I rated 9.4. Oh, I think it smells great. Boom, boom, boom. That's probably what I'm gonna do for the next video. Keep it short, keep it simple, and then yeah. So I'm gonna show you the rest of the videos after this. So that's pretty much it with this tutorial. If you guys like this video, if you guys want more tutorials, feel free to comment down below and subscribe, because I'm going to be giving you more tutorials on CapCut. And if you have any questions, comment down below, because I'm going to be making a video covering that question. Or message me on Instagram if you need to. So I'll catch you guys next time. Alright, so I'm extremely tired. I was basically editing the content planner. This is the content planner. I have all the videos done and edited. And basically, I think this will probably do the best. I did a compilation, kind of like what I mentioned. And I put everything in one. So let's watch it together. It's only 12 seconds long.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's that made of? What's in there?
It's actually passion fruit, and it's also plant-based and fragrance-free.
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
And that's it. So yeah, basically, it's the same exact edit, but just different idea, different mindset. And basically, there is kind of a climax, you know, right away you're watching the video. Sorry, not a climax. There's like a hook right away, like, oh, it feels like butter. So the viewer is probably like, oh wait, what are they talking about? They read the caption, body butter, and then the ending, it's like, it's 9.4 out of 10. So this one is kind of like, yeah, it's just engaging. There's no like, I wouldn't say there's a climax, but it's just very engaging. The whole thing is like fast paced. What I'm gonna do though,
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's that made of? What's in there?
It's actually.
so I'm actually gonna zoom in a bit closer. I feel like it would be more captivating if I zoom in like this, have him in the middle, like that,
Oh yeah, what's that made of? What's in there?
It's actually
like that.
passion fruit, and it's also plant-based and fragrance-free.
Feels good. I'd rate it
See this one? So the feels good part, I'm gonna have it zoomed in. Would have that zoomed in like here.
feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10.
That's it.
9.4 out of 10.
A little bit of zoom in. Makes it more captivating.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
This one, I'd probably zoom in a bit more. I want to see their face a lot more. Like that.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
And then this one, I probably want to actually make it a bit higher.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
So the reason why you want the font a bit higher is because people tend to look at the face. People tend to look at the face a lot. And if they're reading the caption all the way in the bottom, their eyes are going to be jogging up and down, up and down. You really want to make sure. That's why ideally on talking head videos, you'd actually have the text right under their face. But since this one's more of an interview style, we're looking at multiple faces, the middle here is typically fine.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
Like this one, ideally, I'd probably zoom this, make it more here so I can see her face. I'll do that. Luckily, I shot everything in 4K, so when I zoom in, it doesn't really lose quality. Because it's already going to be playing in 1080p on the phone anyways.
Feels like butter for real. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's that made of? What's in there?
It's actually passion fruit and it's also plant-based and fragrance-free.
Feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out.
So that's pretty good, but I feel like now I want to make sure the audio crosses over properly. Like ideally, I'm going to show you how I would do it manually, but I would have to do, like, move it a bit to the right, crossfade, move it here to the right, crossfade a bit. So basically, so it kind of smooths in a bit closer because it feels a bit rough. I don't mind doing it here now because, like, it is not that many clips, but
Feels good. I'd rate it feels good. I'd rate it 9.4 out of 10. I'd rate it
I'm gonna
9.4
go like that.
out of 10. 9.4 out of 10.
Feels like
There you
butter
go.
for real. Yeah.
All right, so that's basically it. Just cleaned it up a bit. I don't think there's anything else to fix because chances are usually when I'm watching videos like this, the more I watch it, the more I feel like, oh wait, I can adjust this.
Feels like butter.
I can add
Yeah.
photos, I can add emojis. I can definitely add some more, but this, like, for example, and it feels like butter. Like, for example, I'm watching this right now. Like, ideally, if I really wanted,
Feels like butter
I can add
for real.
a butter emoji on top of that, but like, does it really make a big difference? That's more like really me, like really picking on the video, but ideally this is fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, we can make them very generic like the first example, or we can put a little bit more time into creating a good idea and make a video like this. But at the end of the day, who knows? The first video can still blow up just as bigger as this one that we're editing right now. So yeah, that's how it is. Just make sure the pacing is right, and that's how you know you should get some views. And if you don't, chances are you didn't spike enough emotion, or it just wasn't captivating enough. So yeah, make sure to keep that in mind. So yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys next time.